a gift to know it's God-given. I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. You won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this.
Mere feet from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Today, two NFC South teams set to tangle between the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And away we go at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They're going play fake with Penix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's whole home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it's largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Penix working from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, it's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Penix. Throw right side, Dale has it. And there's a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Robinson. He's foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Nick's foot now on the play.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. To the air with Penix. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Penix now on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play. Jarrett loose, incomplete. That throw intended for Drake London. So it'll be 2nd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
And I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now Cousins again. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jamal Adams with the INT. And the Panthers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
Kate, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special. Like that entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, man, you appreciate great safety play like that.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Downfield, he's got McMillan. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
Here we go, set.
They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. And he got what he could there, calling about 4 yards on 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Out of the gun, Young. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on 3rd down. Instead, it's incomplete. On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. Pretty automatic look for him from the left.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. I really hope I didn't just jinx it.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here's Agnew on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
my scissors. Like young and someone about my business. Yeah, they know what's up. Cause I never gave up. All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, ain't taking off your damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Cousins. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing in double coverage, odds are against you.
You're not. I see through your act, and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Here we go, set, go.
From the shotgun, Penix. Finds his back, it's Robinson. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Go. Panther 60.
Try and run here with Robinson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Kid, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go, here we go.
Penix on 1st down. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Trying for the deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
60 Bison, 60.
From the red zone now. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And again, it's Penix. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Ready? Cougar 19.
3rd down, it's Penix. Completed over the middle. It will go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you need to make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. That's a type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Trevor Etienne to return this. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
Let's go now. Set.
Carried by Brooks to start the drive. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I know for aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set. Black 40.
From the 34. Short pass brought in. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Set, ready.
It's Young, the throw here on first. That lines up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. The Panthers have taken the early lead. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They start out 2nd and 10. Complete. It's Trevor Etienne. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. That was Jordan Fuller getting there for the tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Running back sent in motion. On 3rd down, it's Young. Into the hands of his running back, Etienne. And he's not cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Push down. Ready.
Brooks on the counter. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Hey, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, head the other way for a big run.
On the set.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Set up the screen. Brooks. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Set. Ready.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Ready.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And this is down all the way to the 3. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
I'm not not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Brooks goes the wrong way. He's going to lose several here.
We'll give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Here we go. Set.
Shotgun snap down to Young. And they get to him again. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
On the 14 after that sack, tough third and goal coming up.
Here we go. Set.
Young working from the gun. And it's incomplete on third and goal. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up fourth and goal. Panthers calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Fitzgerald sends this through. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good. Get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's Agnew on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10.
Cowboy 80. 60 Eagles. Hey, read our D.
Now Penix off the play action. He's going deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on and on.
On second down, Robinson. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's good.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
New set of downs for him at the 38. They're going play fake with Penix. Buying some time left. Man downfield, and he finds London. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively if you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 12-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. It's the Falcons, lined up with a second and 8. Shotgun snap, we get to Robinson. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Let's go. Rocco 80. Play like you mean it. Hey, what's the back on this play? What's the back on this play? Motion. Take go.
Staying with Robinson. And he's going to be stopped well shy at that first down marker. Call it a yard. That means 4th down coming up. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Here we go. Here we go. Set up.
4th down. Penix. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Striker, 3-3. Ready?
Throwing from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Ready. Sticky, green.
Young throwing here. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it's 3rd down now.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Looking for Trevor McMillan that time. And that'll bring up 4th down. Carolina in punt formation. And he gets it away from his end zone. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
First down 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up 2nd down.
I believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Set up. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Penix to throw again on 2nd. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're on him right away with that tackle. Stop comes at the 26-yard line. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So it's 2nd down coming up. Again, Penix to the air. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Here he is on 3rd and long. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
The 6-yard line.
Penix is going to throw again. Escapes out to the left. The Falcons make it a one-score game before halftime. Michael Penix Jr. the touchdown.
We know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. And he just put on a show.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Let's go now.
From the pistol, it's Young. This is cut downfield by Horns. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
You ready?
To the air on first down. Young. He's got a man left. And he's going to be hit and sent out after about a gain of 2 yards there.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on throw, that's a go-to route to target.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Come on, set. Drill, 52.
From the gun, a get to Brooks. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Shaq Griffin finishing that play off. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half.
For the field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6. To kick it away, here's Pinion. On the return, this is Etienne. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Ready?
Young up first and 10. Connection made to Tremble. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ready.
Here's Etienne on first down. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Brings up second and 9 at the 44-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go. Ready?
Out of the gun, Young. Pass cut by Brooks. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 4-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
First down, Carolina.
Down.
Hands off here for Brooks. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more. You may know it.
On
3-yard pickup. It's 2nd and 7.
Blaster, 6, set, hut. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Short pass brought in. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
First down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Ready. Hut.
On the give, it's Brooks. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
It's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. That's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms, not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set. Black, set.
Young to throw it. And it's cut in the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers throw the lead coming out of halftime. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here's Agnew on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Set. Hut.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Back.
Another carry for Robinson. Leads in his part partner. Got him 8 yards. Sets up 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, particularly when he was able to get out of the defense. I think feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
19 Tiger.
Penix here from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trevin Wallace has it. And the Panthers have it as he reports his 7th interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
They bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Oh, that's such a good feeling as quarterback on an RPO, and you get to hand it, and you get to watch him take off. You know if you take advantage in the RPO game of a run like that, it only makes the pass that much better.
First down, and they go right back to it. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Catch is made in close. Yes, the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers parlay the interception into points. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here's Agnew on the return. Jukes out a one-stop. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready up.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10.
Go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Connects on the crosser. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Go right side, caught by Mooney. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. One that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5.
Here we go. Shot.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Third down, it's Penix. Gets everything he has under this throw. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now slipped away.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
And it's out of bounds without a whole lot of room for error. He hit it well. They're saying it's out at the 4.
At their own 4-yard line.
This our last play of the quarter.
Down.
It's Young. The throw here on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. This is the end of the third quarter. The Panthers have set themselves up for the victory, Brock. Now just need to carry this lead through the final whistle. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Come on, set. One man. Blue, 32. Ready?
Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And the defense all over this one. Maybe got a yard there as he tried to bounce that one outside. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Ready.
Going to throw here on 3rd. He put everything he had into this one. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Looking for Terrell McMillan that time. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt.
In punt formation for Carolina.
And he'll make the fair catch. Didn't make it to the 50. This one just short of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. To the air with Penix. Connects downfield. On target to Depp. Hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. Still on the move. Coming to the line for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Penix working from the gun. Now he'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because he nailed that one.
Here we go. 2nd and very long. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
You know, they really love that Drake route because he's one of those guys they can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
3rd down, give to Robinson. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. There's no little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler.
And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Falcons get it back to within 2 possessions. Tank Dell the touchdown. Coup with the extra point. And the Falcons drop the lead back to 13.
Falcons 17.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Opposite. Quick, let's go.
They'll start this drive with Brooks. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Ready. Black, 95. 43 rail.
From the 43. Escapes the pocket. He's marking over something here. Just chucks it away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as a QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight and forced the throwaway.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go now. Needle blue. Ready?
Young working from the gun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
He's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the shotgun, Penix. Mooney downfield, and he has it. I'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A gain of 27 yards there. And the Falcons will have a first. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. On first down, here's Penix. Has it downfield, working the left. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. They get 22 on that one. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Play fake. Penix. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. 16 yards on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route to Katie. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Set. Cougar 19. Voice on the floor.
And again, it's Penix. Completed to his running back. And he nearly gets him another first down. They force him out just shy of the marker.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time he's out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's second and inches.
Let's go.
Firing quickly is Penix. Complete. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons now within one score in the fourth. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. On the return, this is Etienne. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
We know this is the ticket to the field for a whole lot of rookie special teams. It's something the teams every year look for in the draft. And with the new rules, maybe even that much more, these super athletes who can electrify in returns and turn the smallest lane into one of the biggest plays of the game.
Right. Here we go. Ready.
To the air on first down, Young. He gets this one home. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's first and 10.
Ready.
Now toss it to Etienne. He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. After the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Panthers up by 6.
Ready.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Ready. Cut.
He's back to throw. He rolls to his right. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
Big field goal try coming up here for Ryan Fitzgerald. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Fitzgerald sends this through, and that'll make it a 2-score game.
Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing Penix. They'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Penix now to throw. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Penix on first down. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
2nd and 10. Penix to throw. Try and push it deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Drake London. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he is to throw. That one complete to Pitts. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
10 yards on the play. That's good for a Falcons.
Again, Penix to the air. Oh no, the ball is loose! And the Panthers into them!
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Here we go. Here we go.
A tight end in motion now. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. Well, the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Ready.
Running once more with Brooks. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Shotgun snap now to Young. That's a cut for the first. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. he will have the Panthers first down. And that's the last little bit they needed, Brock, to clinch this win.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time to step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready? Bronco 80.
So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.